today is, well, I guess technically our first day of summer break. Today is Monday, June 3rd. Obviously, last day of school was Friday, so we had Saturday, Sunday off, but we always have Saturday and Sunday off, so I don't really think that counts. So, first day of summer break, woot woot! If you're new here and you haven't heard before, I am a early childhood special education paraprofessional. That's a long title. Basically, I'm a teacher's aide, and I work specifically with special education students, but our classes are a mix of both. So I work with both special ed and general ed students. Because I work with the school district, that means I get off all the days that the students aren't there. It means I get summer break. Which is amazing because I have 3 school-aged children. Now that the school year is over, that puts me officially at, I have a kindergartner, a first grader, and a fourth grader. So yeah, I get to be home all summer with my kids. We don't have to worry about daycare and babysitters and who's going to watch them while they're home for 3 months, because I'm home for 3 months. The school district takes your yearly wages, what you would make yearly, and they break it up over a 12-month period, and they pay you that much each month. So while I'm not working for 3 months, I am still getting paid the exact same amount that I got paid the other, 9 months that I was working. It works perfectly. It works amazingly. I get spring break off. I get winter break off. I get summer break off. I'm here with my kids. I get to be a stay-at-home mom for 3 months every year. It's freaking amazing. It's the best deal ever. Not to mention the fact that I get to work with the most awesome kids. I work for a preschool. So all of my students range in ages of 3 to 5 years old. That is like the best age. I didn't know that I could love working with little kids so much because I have little kids. Little kids are annoying. They make me bananas. But they are also so funny and so smart and so kind and still so innocent to the world and so honest in what they say that it's just, I don't know, it's amazing to work with them. You have to have a thick skin though, because they will tell you if your breath stinks. They will tell you if your butt stinks. Even if your butt don't stink, they'll tell you your butt stinks. Because that's what they do when they're mad. I don't want to go to the calm down corner. Your butt stinks. Yeah, well, if my butt stinks, go to the calm down corner because my butt's not there. Anyway, amazing job. I love what I do, but I also love the fact that I get 3 months off and I get to stay home with my kiddos all summer. So I just get to, I get to take care of my kids and my home and my farm and my garden and my animals and my body. Because let's be honest, especially in that last month of May, when you're in that last month of school and everybody is bananas, everybody's tired, everybody is sick to death of being at school every day, the teachers are sick, the paras are sick, the kids are sick, and I mean that emotionally sick, they are mentally sick, they're mentally tired, emotionally tired, and physically. You have spent the last 9 months catching every single cold and flu virus that there is. We had a couple of outbreaks of head lice. Thank God that never got to my classroom or my daughter's classroom, because my daughter was going to the school that I work at. She graduated, so she's done, but it's exhausting. And that last month of school, everybody is just done. No matter how much you love your job, no matter how much you love your students, no matter how amazing your coworkers are, you're done. Everybody is done. And it's hard not to emotionally eat, especially coming from where my mindset came from, where my body came from, what I've been through. Always been an emotional eater, always been a comfort eater, always been like, God, I'm having a crappy day, so I'm going to eat or drink something really, really tasty. Obviously, that doesn't work well. That's how I got to be 350 pounds. And again, if you're new here, Oh, Lord have mercy. 2.5 years ago, I had the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery because I weighed 350 pounds and I am 5'1". That does not work well for a woman of my stature. That doesn't work well for anybody, obviously. But when you only 5'1", 350 pounds is way too damn much. Now, I've had some great success over the last 2.5 years, both from the gastric bypass surgery and from doing keto. I got down to 197 pounds. So I hit Wonderland. I was under 200 pounds. That was like my goal for this year. My third year after having gastric bypass was to get under 200 pounds. I did that. But then, like I said, life hits you. Things get hard. My birthday came, and the last month of school was rough. A friend of ours passed away. Oh, and it was not like, yeah, it was just bad. It was just bad. And I ate all the carbs. I ate all the carbs. I didn't focus on my protein. I wasn't calorie restricting anyway. I wasn't working out at all. And my weight has crept back up. This morning I was at 208.3. So not the worst that I've ever been, but still, 10, 11 pounds, about 11 pounds above my lowest weight since having surgery. My lowest weight since being an adult. Because when I married my husband at 26, I was over 200 pounds. This is the lowest I've been since I had my son, who is almost 21 years old. So, yeah. Not as high as I have been, not as low as I have been, better than I was all the rest of my adult life, whatever. But again, I have a goal. I had a goal of 175 pounds by the end of the year. Well, we're, now halfway through the year. I've got 6.5 months to fix that, to get back down below 200 pounds and to get to that 175. And I've really been struggling with, how am I going to do this? What is my plan? Because I feel like I have two different plans. I've got keto, which I know works wonderfully. When I am on keto, my body responds very, very well to it. I lose weight very quickly. I feel good. I feel energized. But for me, it is a mental thing. I mentally can't do keto, but physically I do wonderfully on keto, if you understand. Now, the other side is what my nutritionist and what my gastric bypass team, the nutritionist, the endocrinologist, the surgeon, the things that they recommend for me are low carb, but not keto. As long as I stay under 100 carbs, my nutritionist is happy. Keto is 20 or less. I really struggle with the 20 or less. 50 is pretty good. I actually don't feel bad when I stay in that 50 and under range. Mind you, these are net carbs, not total carbs. But my body responds more slowly. And I don't have as much time to get to the goal that I want to get to. And that's where I'm struggling with. Do I suck it up and tell my mind to shut the hell up and do the keto and be semi-miserable? Because I am semi-miserable when I'm doing keto. There are little things that I want. When we have tacos, I don't want a taco salad. I want a taco. Now, gastric bypass wise, I would use a low carb tortilla. This one lavish bread or something like that I just found has just as much protein as it does carbs, and it has a lot of fiber in it. So like its net carbs are the same as its protein. And find bread with protein, that's hard. But I made myself a bean and cheese burrito for breakfast this morning with that bread, and I ended up having like 16 grams of protein, but it was only like 14 net carbs. It was, yeah, that's my thing. I need a way to get the protein into my mouth. I like ground beef. We have our own meat that we butchered. We have ground beef, and I like eating those beef patties. I grill them and put Havarti cheese on top and whatever. It's pretty darn healthy. I mean, it's just ground beef. But then I struggle with, how do I get it into my mouth? I don't mind just having mustard or mayo, or like I have a sugar-free ketchup that I use when I feel like I really need ketchup. I don't mind that. I need something around that, and I need something more than just a lettuce wrap around it. I need something more than just by itself. So my struggle is finding those things that I can use to make me feel like I'm still eating, what's the word? It's that deprivation that I can't have anything at all, and I hate that about keto. There's no bread at all, or there's really crappy keto bread. I've really struggled to find a keto bread that would work, that would make me happy, and there are very few that work, and the ones that do work are a lot of effort, which isn't a big deal in the summer when I'm home, but when I work full time and I don't get off work till 4 o'clock, and then I have to go home and make supper, it's too hard to get all of that done and get everybody fed when my kids get home. I mean, I get off work at 4, my kids get home from school at 5, they're hungry, they want to eat. They don't want to wait around for me to make keto bread. And those things that I've found that work for me, that make me feel satiated, don't necessarily keep for multiple days. So it's good the day that you make it, but then it's kind of weird and flat and gross the next day. So anyway, I'm struggling to decide where I'm going to go. I think I'm just going to hit that middle ground. I've been strict keto and done wonderfully. The last month I've been so far off keto. I gained 11 pounds. Yeah. But now it's over. We're done. The school year is over. And I am home full time, and I have lots of time to cook and bake and experiment and actually work out, because I have not worked out at all, and it's been pathetic, and I feel mushy. Instead of feeling strong and muscular and like I got this, I feel mushy. I feel squishy. I feel like I've lost muscle, and I'm sure I have lost muscle mass from not weightlifting in a long time and not working out at all for the last month. So I am almost at Starbucks. I am going out to lunch as a farewell lunch with my teachers and fellow para. And I'm stopping by Starbucks to pick up my favorite keto Starbucks coffee, because I'm also going shopping when I'm done. So I'm getting a big iced coffee, no classic, sugar-free cinnamon dolce syrup, and a splash of heavy whipping cream. Let me tell you, that is my jam. It is totally keto. It is like no carbs, and it is no sugar, so it doesn't make me barf when I drink it. And it tastes awesome. So anyway, thank you for watching. As always, feel free to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that business, and I will hopefully be making more videos. I know my daughters have been begging me to make videos with them, so maybe I'll do a few just kind of catching up on how they're doing in school and stuff too. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Boop.